Kevin Khan here for Seconds Out with esteemed trainer Jamie Moore. Jamie, how you doing, sir?
I'm all right, thank you.
Good to hear. I'm sure you're over the moon with Chantelle Cameron's victory, spoiling the homecoming in a way, but getting the victory that she deserves.
Yeah, she does. You're exactly right. She deserves it. She's worked her socks off for the last 5 years. Gone away from home, become undisputed, and never really thought she would get the opportunity to fight Katie. Even though I told her 5 years ago, if you ever do, you've got the start to beat her. And all of it came out of the blue. It really did. Katie called her out, and the rest is history. She's come over to Dublin. She's got the decision, which there was a worry that would we get it if it went to the scorecards, but thankfully we did.
This is the type of fight that you feel pushes Chantelle to that next level in terms of that extra bit of profile boost, that extra bit of respect as well too.
It should do, yeah. Chantelle's really quiet and sort of timid in a demeanour. So it's a hard sell. She doesn't sell herself. She'd rather sort of withdraw and just get on with the job. So Eddie's job is to promote her, and I don't mind doing it for her. I can beat the drum for her all day long. But a victory like this now is that crossover victory where everyone will start talking about Chantelle Cameron, first person to beat Katie Taylor. Phenomenal achievement. So now she deserves the fruits of her labour, and this is the moment now where she has to really push on with herself now. If she has to come back to Dublin, which I don't think she should have to for the rematch, but if she does, then I have no issues with her because she's overcome so many obstacles recently, and she's shown me stuff where maybe there was little questions about her temperament, and there was never a question about ability, but temperament was like, will she be able to cope with the type of pressure in a situation like tonight? And she exceeded my expectations massively tonight. She's much stronger mentally than she ever gives herself credit for.
There will be those online who, in a sense, will detract only slightly from the victory to say that maybe weight played a factor. How much do you feel weight did play a factor in Chantelle getting the win tonight?
Well, let's be honest. Katie Taylor called for the fight, and Katie Taylor called for the fight because she wanted to try and be undisputed at two different weights, and which is the ultimate challenge, and she fell short. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's not detract from the actual situation and say, did Chantelle win because of that? Let's have it right. Chantelle can still make lightweight. The only reason Chantelle's super lightweight world champion is because we got told quite a few years ago, Katie Taylor's got a plan and it doesn't involve Chantelle. So the world titles are tied up with Katie. So if you want to be a world, and what happened was the super lightweight title became vacant. So she went, well, I'll tell you what, a team said, why don't you move up and we'll chase world titles at super lightweight instead. Signed with Eddie. Eddie got the world title shot, and that's how we ended up at super lightweight. She can still make lightweight. So size in that sense isn't a factor. They both made the same weight yesterday, and Chantelle can still make lightweight. So obviously that's a conversation moving forward now. Is the rematch going to happen? If it is, at what weight? Where's it going to be? There's loads of different questions, but first of all, we need to enjoy this night.
I know you need to enjoy the night, but is the interest more for you in the rematch if it does happen at lightweight?
Not really. And listen, I understand people want to see the rematch. I think people deserve to see a rematch of a fight like that because I think it was a great fight to watch. I think Chantelle deserves the opportunity to be a two-weight world champion. Yeah. So it's only right that if the rematch is going to happen, and Katie's got in the contract, is obligated, Chantelle's obligated to fight her. So then Chantelle should say, okay, but it's at lightweight because I want to fight for your titles now. We had to ring walk first. We had to be announced first. We accepted all the conditions just to make sure this fight happened.
One of the things for me, I'll let you. How much of this victory where does this victory rank for you in terms of your personal achievements of guiding Chantelle to this victory, I guess? It's got to be
the best on it because I've just had my undisputed champion fight another undisputed champion and come out victorious. So if that's not the biggest win of your career so far, then God, I don't know what is.
How are you celebrating?
I've no idea. I'm sure there's a party waiting for me to get out of here now.
Jamie, congratulations.
Thank you.
Cheers.